Oh my god, I'm doing another full face of testing new makeup, but this time it's high-end edition. Who am I? Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my very much zoomed in channel. So we have some new makeup to test out. I don't know what's happening. Some of this was sent to me in PR. Some of this, well, most of this I paid for, but we have almost another full face to try out for you guys, but this time it's high-end edition. So let's go ahead and jump right on into it. Okay, so up first, we got a little PR box from Benefit Cosmetics. It says, time to get precise. They are introducing two new products. They're introducing the new Precisely My Brow Wax. This is full pigment sculpting brow wax. Go bold or go home. Our full pigment brow wax sculpts brows in place with a rich color payoff. And they're introducing the new Precisely My Brow Detailer. Microfine detailing brow pencil looking microfine. This brow pencil gets down to the details with its teeny tiny 0.8 mm tip. So I got sent all three right here. I got sent just a Precisely My Brow Pencil, and then I got sent the brand new Microfine Defining Brow Pencil and Full Pigment Sculpting Brow Wax. Y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of brow waxes. They tend to not really work in my favor, let's just say that. So we'll try out the brow wax just because, you know, that's the whole point of this video, but we're gonna also try out the brow microfine pencil to see how I like this. So let's see, one side has a little spoolie, which is perfect, and then the other side, I'm assuming, has the micro brow pencil styler thing. I can't believe I have like new makeup to test out for you guys. I just posted a video yesterday where I tried out a full face of new like affordable drug. Ooh. Oh wow, they are not kidding. This thing is teeny tiny. But yes, I did a full face of new drugstore makeup, and now we have a full face of new high-end makeup. And y'all, I never do this essentially. Normally I just do like a full face of kind of like mix of both, but we just have quite a few products sitting in front of me. I have the new Milk Makeup like cooling jelly lip tints. I have new House Lab lips. I bought it. I have some new Florasis products, Benefits, Tarte, Estee Lauder. Like, what the heck? I don't recognize me either. This definitely is microfine. It's just kind of going in. I'm just kind of going in and like filling in the sparse areas of the brow because I have pretty full brows. I just like to go in and fill the areas that are sparse. I don't know how they're sparse though. Maybe just because of time and age. But I never really like plucked my brows growing up or like waxed them. I actually just started doing my brows like I think like 2 years ago. Because if you guys were to go like on any previous like 2000 videos, 2020, maybe 2021, you guys would see that my brows were hardly done. So I don't know what got me started on brows. Something did. Couldn't tell you what though. Could not tell you what. This is nice. I really like how microfine this is. Nice. Okay. I wonder how the brow wax looks. Let's try the brow wax. See how I like this. It says it's full pigment. I'm just gonna lightly just kind of brush over where we just did the fill-in. Not perfect. My brows are not perfect. They never are. But I also am not really a brow gal. There's some people out there who really love doing their brows. I broke that. This is so easy to break. Oh no. I'm just not one of those people that love doing brows personally. Well, up next, I have the brand new Florasis Into the Wild eyeshadow palette. They actually sent me their entire like collection. I thought it was super sweet. So I have a airbrushed tinted pressed powder. I do have a lip tint right here. I do have a lip lipstick, and I also have a blush in here as well. I thought that was so sweet that they sent this over. I never expect to get anything from any brand, and I was really surprised when this showed up. So I was like, oh my god, like what? Because I somehow ended up on like Florasis and Flower Knows Beauty like list. I don't think it's like fully like a list fully, but like I've gotten stuff from them, and I just think it's so cool because I really do love both brands. I think they have fantastic products. So they have no idea I'm doing this, by the way. They didn't ask me to do a review or anything like that. I just wanted to test it out, but I wanted to show you guys. This is the brand new Into the Wild eyeshadow palette. Is that not freaking like gorgeous? Like what the heck? This is so pretty. Now, when it comes to like Florasis and like Flower Knows Beauty, I get so scared to use their stuff because they're just so freaking pretty that I never want to ruin it. But I will say this is just so freaking pretty. Swatches right here so you guys can see like what the palette looks like. But oh my gosh, like it's so pretty. Like I don't even know what type of eye look to do, but I will say this is just very, very, very beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go into this really pretty shade right here. That's my neighbor's dogs. I'm so sorry if you hear them. I have to say, these brands lately have been coming out with so much stuff. I'm struggling to upkeep with it. Is anyone else struggling to upkeep with all the launches, or is it just me? Like literally on Monday, we were getting off the cruise ship and I knew that Milk Makeup was going to be launching their brand new like cooling jelly tints. Now, I did not get that in PR. I don't know if and when I'm ever getting stuff from Milk Makeup. It's very sporadic. Like it's very sporadic what I will and will not get. I feel like it's based upon like a tier system, and these damn tier systems, I swear. Because like I know ColourPop is the exact same way. But I knew that I wasn't getting this in PR just because I feel like if I was going to get it, I would have already gotten it because I can get tracking. Usually Milk Makeup is really good about having like tracking. So I didn't get any with this launch. So like I knew that it was not going to come in. So I had like actually reached out to the brand and asked them if they were going to be like going live on Sephora the day early, so like February 5th. And they told me that yes, it would be on there for Rouge members. So I was able to pick it up like literally at like 5:30 in the morning. I was on the Sephora website, like legit picking up the cooling tints, and I bought all 4 shades. That's like $100 freaking dollars, by the way. $100 freaking dollars. I better like this shit. If I don't, I'll be so freaking pissed. I did say in a comment to Milk Makeup that I really wanted to bite the cooling jelly tint, and they actually reached out to me in my DMs and they said, please don't bite it. And I was like, you obviously don't know me, because it's going to take everything I have in me to like not bite it. Maybe I should just remind myself that I spent $100 freaking dollars on these. And they are sold out. They're sold out right now, which is just wild. But I had a feeling that they were going to sell out because TikTok just went wild over it. And so many influencers were reviewing it on TikTok. So, of course, it's sold out. So I have like, I'm not even like surprised that it was sold out. Okay, so to lay down a shade right next to it, I'm going to go into this beautiful shade right here. And this has like a really like pretty pigment to it. I really like the gold sparkles that it has. I'm trying not to use the design because I want to keep these as nice and pristine as possible because they're just so pretty. They put so much thought into like the design and packaging of the palette that I'm like, please don't ruin it. Please don't ruin it. Okay, then I'm going to try something a little crazy. I'm going to go into like this really pretty green shade right here. I don't know if this is going to work next to the shade, but we're going to try it. We're just going to go for it and like have fun because it's just like a really beautiful like sparkly iridescent green. And I just feel like it looks so pretty next to this orange shade. And yes, it does. It looks super, super pretty next to that. That is so pretty. Nice. Okay, and then lastly, I'm going to take this beautiful like white shade right here and put that right next to that shade, just like in that little inner corner moment. Like that, but then I'm gonna take it down into like my inner corner. I'm just gonna wait till I do my lower lash line, and then we'll kind of mix the two together. But so far, this is really pretty. I'm liking how this is looking. It's just really, really easy to work with. That's what I really like about Floraises is that their stuff is just so blendable, and they're just so soft and effortless. Like it just doesn't take too much to do like a really pretty, easy eye look. So now that eyes are pretty much done so far, I will say this is a really pretty palette. This is very, very easy to work with. The matte right here is super blendable. There's really not much kick up at all in the pan. Lays down really nicely. You guys can like lay it down very lightly. You can build it up. And the shimmers, they're really pretty. Now I'm sure I can make them pop more if I just put on some glitter glue, but I just want to have like a soft shimmer. Takes like 5 minutes to do this look. Very easy. I really, really am enjoying this palette. So for the rest of the face, so I bought the brand new Tarte Key Largo Glow. This is a sun-kissed bronze. Mix 1 to 2 drops with a moisturizer or primer. Lit from within bronzer. Mix 2 to 4 drops with foundation. Vacation Glow. Smooth onto the body. Shake well before use. So if you guys did not see yesterday, I reviewed the Physician Formula bronzing serum, and now I'm going to review the Tarte one right here. I really did enjoy the bronzing serum, and I really want to see how well I like this. So we're going to have to try this out. I also picked up the brand new Estee Lauder. This is the Double Wear Smooth and Blur Primer. This says that this is a blurring and smoothing pore diffusing primer. This breathable gel cream primer, mattifies while leaving skin comfortable and instantly lifted for an all-day oil control. So I really want to keep testing this out all month long. So this is gonna be first impressions on most of the stuff you guys hear today, but we're gonna really like try this. So this says to mix with moisturizer and or primer. So I'm actually going to mix this with a moisturizer. You guys know that I absolutely live for the Glow Recipe Blur Drops right here. We're going to mix it into this because I do want to try the primer just a little bit separately because I just want to see how well it works. Like I said, I really did enjoy the Physician Formula one, so let's see if I like this one. There's 4 different shades. This one I do have the shade called Champagne Glow, so we're really gonna have to mix this. I hope I didn't like mess up and get something like not good. So I'm gonna take my Glow Recipe right here, and let's take a little bit of this. Ooh, I can't really tell there's a smell. We're gonna mix it onto the hand, and then we're just going to put this on the face. So it's going to give you a nice like bronzy glow. I know that Glow Recipe is rolling out with a product just like this. I don't know when they're launching it, but they're like doing like a sun-kissed glow moisturizer serum thing. I just don't know when it's launching, but I have seen influencers already get it and try it, and they say they love it. So I really just kind of want to try this out. I will say I was really impressed yesterday with the Physician Formula one, and that one you could just wear by itself. So I want to see how this one looks. This one right now is definitely making me look very, very bronzy. I kind of like having something like this, not for like wearing underneath foundation because I do get so oily, but if I want to have like a no makeup look, I can go for something like this. If I just want to look like I'm alive and not like dead, I can definitely give myself like a sun-kissed moment. So I do know they have 4 different shades. I'm assuming this is Tarte's version of like the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops. I'm assuming this is their version of it. So we're going to definitely keep trying this out. But based on first impressions, I do think it's really pretty. So moving on, I do want to try the Estee Lauder. This is a Double Wear Smooth and Blurred Primer. You guys know I really do love the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. They also have a Maximum Cover Foundation. If you are trying not to get oily, those are the foundations to go for. They're just more high-end, and I don't always want to wear my high-end one because they're expensive. So I love sticking to like my more affordable Revlon for everyday use. But if I'm ever going somewhere or have like a special event, then I'm going to wear the more full coverage, long-lasting. So we're going to see how this works. It's supposed to, you know, supposed to blur the pores or pore diffusing, and it's supposed to control the oil. So we're going to be testing this one all month long to see how well it does. But let me take it and put it on my fingers. It's going to look like this. Doesn't really have a scent to it. Ooh, it definitely has like a gel texture. So now we're going to take this, we're going to put this on the skin, and immediately the first thing I noticed the second I put this on is that my pores automatically started to look a little bit smoother. They're still very visible, but I could just tell that they are definitely a little bit softer looking, which is something that I do appreciate. I feel like the only thing that ever really like makes my pores like minimize is the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer, but that's also like a filling primer, so it's silicone based, so it literally fills in my pores. But I like having stuff that maybe makes it a little bit more softer. Now I could tell that by moving this on the face, it definitely has a thicker consistency to it. So it does have a little bit of tackiness, but it definitely does feel pretty thick, and I can feel it sitting on the face right now. So while that's drying down, I'm just going to go in with the Polite Society. This is a More Than a Pretty Face skin loving foundation. I really do enjoy this foundation. I know there's people out there that don't really care for it as much. I enjoy it because the fact that like, yes, I will get luminous, I will get oily and all that. It just looks really pretty as it progresses throughout the day. It just like wears very well. It doesn't separate, it doesn't transfer, it doesn't like cake on the face, and I really do enjoy it for that factor. So I'm still, you know, trying this one out. I'm also trying the Make Beauty one, but so far I still really am liking this foundation. I just think it's really pretty, and I just love how it wears throughout the day. And this is a very luminous foundation, but I just need you guys to see this. Do you guys see this right here? It's luminous, but it's already starting to dry down, and I think it has to do because of the Estee Lauder primer, because normally when I put this on, I'm very like dewy looking, and it's already like looking a little bit more matte. Okay, so for concealer, I tried this yesterday. I really wasn't that impressed with this concealer, but we're going to keep trying this out. This definitely feels a little bit more more lightweight. It is their new Wear Hydrating Concealer. It's a long wear concealer from Fenty Beauty, but I tried it out. It feels, I don't know, a little bit just Very lightweight, which I guess that's the purpose of it. But I kind of like their Bright Fix Concealer a little bit more than this one. But we're going to keep testing it out all month long. So I don't have a new high-end bronzer to try out. So I'm just going to go in with my LYS. You guys know this is my favorite bronzing stick ever. There's just something about it that's just so freaking good. And to think that like I absolutely hated this when I first tried it. But now I literally can't go anywhere without it. It's like my go-to like cream bronzer. There's something about it that is just so freaking good. It's just so pretty. Okay, so Floris also sent over a cream blush. I'm just going to show it to you guys because I'm not going to use this one today because I do have the new Milk makeup that I want to use. But this is how the cream blush looks. It's really pretty. Very, very pretty like cream blush moment. Or it's actually a powder blush. Oh, it feels like a cream. Ooh, but it's very, very, very soft. Very, very soft. Okay. So for my blushes, I bought the brand new Milk Makeup. These are the Cooling Water Jelly Tints right here. I bought all 4 shades. They retail for $24 a piece. I really hope I did not waste my money getting this because I have seen a lot of mixed reviews. There's people out there who absolutely love theirs and people out there who absolutely hate this. It just depends, I guess, on your preference and how you apply it. So here are all 4 shades. Now they said that to do this, you have to just slowly like twist off the top. And that's how you pull it off, that way it doesn't break. And it is like literally a jelly-like texture. And it's supposed to stain. And apparently it stains like immediately. So I'm gonna let it sit here for just a minute. But I have all 4 shades. I'm gonna try my damn hardest to not bite this because you guys know I have this thing about texture. I don't know what it is, but man, do I love a good texture moment. That definitely stains. Okay, so like I said, I have all 4 shades. We're gonna swatch them all and see which ones I like the most or want to put on the most. We're gonna start off with this shade right here. This is the shade called Spritz right here. So it's like a little peachy shade. I'm gonna swatch this on the back of my hand. Wow, that is definitely very cooling, and that is how the shade looks. Very nice peachy moment. And then we have the shade right next to that. This is gonna be called Chill. We're gonna put Chill right next to that. Ooh, that is a little bit deeper. Then we have this shade called Burst. I'll put Burst right next to that. Very, very pretty. They're very light though. And then lastly, I have the shade called Splash. So those are all 4 shades right here on the back of my hand. I saw that like these dry down so quickly, so that the best way to apply them is actually with a brush. So we're gonna do that today, but I need to like control myself because I absolutely just wanna like, does not taste as good. Okay. So before I do the blushes, I know I'm kind of stalling the blushes. I just want to quickly go in with the new Blend Bunny Cosmetics. They just launched their first ever mascara. This is the Lash Perfecting Mascara. So this doesn't have any details on it other than it's a Lash Perfecting Mascara. I will have the price point and everything that listed down below for you guys, plus the launch date. But they launched their first ever mascara, which I'm really excited to try out. You guys know that I'm very particular when it comes to mascaras. I do like a thinner wand over a thicker wand, just because I like my lashes to be able to be lifted and separated. So we're gonna really try this out, see how I like it. I think it's really exciting that Maggie, who's the owner of Blend Bunny, created mascara. Like, I love seeing her brand continue to grow. Maggie is such an incredibly sweet owner. I absolutely love her to death, and I love her brand. And it's just so cool to know that like I followed her when she was just a content creator, and now she's a brand owner. Like, she's truly inspiring to me, and that's something like I think it'd be cool to do one day in the future. So this is how the wand looks. Definitely not my favorite style, but let's see how it performs. Well, I will say the bristles are incredibly soft. It definitely does lift the lashes for sure. The wand is a little bit thick for my taste, but it is lifting the lashes, and I do like how incredibly soft it is in the lashes. It's like it's not harsh, it's not pulling. It just feels really soft. I think this is really nice. I like it. So I just quickly threw on a pair of lashes and a yellow liner. I think this look is really, really pretty. So we're probably gonna go in with the Milk Makeup like cooling jelly tints. These look so cool. Like I said, I really do like the bouncy texture of it. I'm not gonna apply it directly on the face because like I said, I saw so many people say that this dried down rather quickly. To quickly apply it with the brush, so that is what we're gonna do. We're just going to apply the brush. I'm gonna do two different shades. So I'm gonna start off with the shade Spritz on this side, and I'll probably do like a purple shade on this side. I'm not really seeing any pigment. All right, let me just do the one thing you're not supposed to do. Let me just, oh wow, that is very, very cooling. Let me just blend that out. So this is very light in pigment. Even though I applied it directly onto the face, it's still very light in pigment. So I'm actually gonna take this shade Chill and we're gonna add it on top, see if that makes a difference. I think applying it directly leaves the skin a little streaky, so I'm better off applying it with a brush. So I'm gonna go back in one more time. There we go. There's the pigment I've been looking for. All right, let's try Splash on this side. I'm gonna go into my brush one more time. Might as well add Burst on top. Oh, I messed up. I'm patchy. Do you see this? I'm patchy and I applied it with a brush. Like this side is nice. This side, I don't know what happened, but we definitely have some patchiness going on. So I'm actually gonna take my sponge and we're gonna try to like clean that up. I'm gonna go back into those two shades one more time and I'm just gonna do this rather quickly. Let's try this again. So like it is melting into the skin, but at the same time, it's a little patchy. No. I really wanted to love this. Maybe I still will. Maybe I still will. So I will say, I do think they're pretty. They are laying down nicely. They are kind of like melting into the skin. Did I need all 4 shades? I don't think I did, but they definitely take some trial and error to get to work with them. Because like at first it was looking great, but then it started looking patchy. So it's like a roller coaster of how this is working. So we're going to move on. And I'll give you guys my final thoughts of this at the end. But like I said, I'll be testing this all month long. But based on first impressions, they are good. Based on first impressions, I do like them, but I think this is going to take some trial and error to get this to really work. So up next, I do have a airbrush tinted pressed powder. This is from Florasis as well. I don't know if this is going to really like work for me because just a tinted pressed powder. So I'm just going to quickly take this and we're just going to lightly go over my face with this. Okay. I was like, I really didn't want it to change the foundation, how everything looks, but seems like it's not really doing that. It's just kind of laying down really nicely. I think it'd be better if it was like translucent, but it does say it is tinted slightly, and I can see how it is slightly tinted. Even though it says it's lightly tinted, it actually is blending in with the skin rather nicely. Moving on to highlighter, I do have the brand new Ofra Cosmetics. This is Ofra X Ladora. This is their new beach highlighter. There was a liquid highlighter and a powder highlighter. I'm gonna use the powder highlight today. I feel like this would be really, really pretty. Might be a little bit too deep, but we're gonna see if I can make this work. That is how the shade looks. Very pretty, very pretty. That's a really pretty highlight. Really, really, really pretty. And I feel like it blends really nicely with the blush. That is really nice. Very pretty. Very pretty. So for lip liners, y'all, Jean-Luc Cosmetics hooked me up. So I have always been on the quest to find a replacement for the Jaclyn Cosmetics Bourbon Lip Liner because that brand is, you know, unfortunately being discontinued. And Jean-Luc a while back sent me the lip liners. And I remember I came across a shade called Mother Pucker. Now Mother Pucker was like almost like an exact dupe of the Bourbon Lip Liner, but mine had run out and they were live on TikTok packing orders. And I just happened to say that I, you know, ran out of my favorite shade, and Jean-Luc actually reached out to me and said, what shade did you run out with, bestie? And I was like, nope, doesn't matter. I'm going to buy it. And they're like, absolutely not. Jean-Luc was like, you need to tell me the shade right now. So I said Mother Pucker, and Jean-Luc hooked me up. Jean-Luc hooked me up. Y'all, if y'all have not tried Jean-Luc Cosmetics, you absolutely need to. It is a small indie brand. Every night Jean-Luc is live on TikTok packing orders. Incredibly sweet, Great, great brand. I absolutely love them, and I love seeing them go viral all over TikTok because they deserve all the success that they have. So here is the lip liner right here. I'm going to swatch it for you guys. My hand's stained right here, so I'm going to swatch it on this hand. This is the shade Mother Pucker, and I just want to show you guys how similar it is to the Jaclyn Cosmetics Bourbon lip liner because it is very, very similar. The Mother Pucker is just going to be a little bit more mauve-y, and the Bourbon is just a little bit more brown, but when I put them on the lips, I can get them to work because it literally is like... It's close. It's close. I promise. It is close. It's close. I promise. So I'm going to line my lips with the Mother Pucker lip liner. See, when I put it on my lips, it's like very similar to Bourbon. Not to mention, these are so creamy and buttery. Ugh, they're so good. So for lips, I bought the brand new Haus Labs. This is the PhD Hybrid Lip Glaze. Now, when I talked about this in my new makeup releases, I talked about how this claims that if you wear it for 2 weeks straight, you will no longer feel this stinging sensation. But I believe I read that wrong because remember you guys said in the comment section that that's not what it said. You guys kind of called me out and said, bitch, that's not what it says. So what it actually means is that after 2 weeks of wearing this, it meant that your lips would be plumper after 2 weeks of continuous use. It wasn't well written in the Trend Mood post. So the way I read it was like, if you wear it for 2 weeks, you'll no longer feel the stinging sensation. And I was like, how is that possible? Like, I was so confused in how that was actually possible. But you guys were like, no, bitch. No, bitch. It means that if you wear it for 2 weeks, you'll notice that your lips are just ultimately a lot plumper. So I actually have 2 shades. I have the shade called Cocoa, and I did order the shade Praline, and that was supposed to be delivered today, but it actually got pushed back, so it's not going to be delivered till Friday. So you guys will see it in Friday's video, but I do have it for you guys today, at least one shade, and this is the shade called Cocoa. And I just really want to know, is this going to plump my lips? It looks like this. I wonder if it's gonna have like a stinging sensation. I love having a good like brown to like mauve like lip color. This is the shade right here. Super pretty. So I think it'll look really nice with this look today. So let's try this out and let's see if I wear this for 2 weeks straight, will my lips start to be plumpy? So here are my lips right now. And we're gonna test it out in 2 weeks. Okay. Okay, so I will say based upon first impressions, this doesn't have a scent to it, doesn't have a smell, nor is it burning. Now this claims to be a 4-in-1 formula where it's going to have like the high shine of a lip gloss, the hydration of a lip oil, the cushion of a balm, and it's supposed to have the volumizing plumping effect of a lip plumper minus the burning sensation. And so far it does not burn. I love the way it feels. It doesn't have a stickiness to it. It has a nice high shine to it. I really love the color of this. So we're going to keep wearing this for 2 weeks continuously to see if it really does plump my lips. So based on first impressions, I like it. I like it a lot. Like I said, this is the shade called Cocoa. I did also buy the shade called Praline that's coming in, but so far this is really, really nice. So here we have the final look right here. Let me go ahead and zoom you guys out and we're going to go over all the products. I'm going to let you guys know what I think are hits, what I think are misses, and we'll definitely do a follow-up at the end of the month. Okay, so up first, we do have these 2 new brow products from Benefit Cosmetics. I have nothing bad to say about them. I really like how microfine this pencil is. Like, it is so microfine. This would be great for those who love to draw in like sparse hairs and kind of fill your brow in very soft and very effortlessly. I have nothing bad to say about the wax. It is not sticky whatsoever, and it doesn't feel hard at all. My brow hair feels so incredibly soft, which is really shocking because I'm so used to brow waxes being so harsh and so hard. They dry down and you feel like hairspray. This feels so soft. So far, I really like this. I think Benefit came out with a cool product, and I'm excited to keep trying this out. Next, we do have the Florasis. This is the Into the Wild eyeshadow palette, and I will say this is freaking gorgeous. Oh my god, I love the eye look that I created with this palette. I think it's absolutely stunning. The shadows just blend out very effortlessly. They have no fallout to them, and the way that these shimmers just like glisten, like, it's beautiful. I think just because they have like a nice glitter formula that they're just glittering like crazy, they look freaking fantastic. I love the way my eyes are sparkling, and I just really do enjoy this formula. I think it's a really gorgeous palette, very effortless to work with and very easy to create such a pretty eye look. So this is definitely a win in my book for sure. Next, we do have the Key Largo, the Tarte Key Largo Glow. I like this. Like, I do. I like having like a glowy skin underneath my makeup. I don't know why, because like I'm so oily that I usually would stay away from something like this, but I love how my skin looks. I think this would be great to wear on those days that I don't want to wear any makeup and just have a nice bronzy look. I think this would be great to go with it. But based on first impression, this is really nice. It does remind me a lot of the Physician Formula. So we're gonna have to keep playing with this, but I like it so far. I really do. Same thing with the Estee Lauder. This is the Double Wear Smooth and Blur Primer. I really do like how this felt. I really do feel like it did diffuse the look of my pores, help make them look softer, and it had like a nice consistency to it. So I feel like my foundation is going to stick really nicely to it. We'll see how well it controls the oil. So based on first impressions, I do like this, but we're going to be testing this all month long to see, is this a new holy grail for oily skin? I'm going to talk about the foundation because I've already reviewed that foundation. I already know that I like it, but I want to talk about the Fenty concealer. It's okay. It's okay. It's nothing wowing to me. I don't know why. Like, I usually like hydrating concealers. I just don't really like this one as much. Like, it's okay, but I guess I'm not wowed by it. Maybe because I had higher expectations for how the Bright Fix-It concealer worked with them before, that I had higher expectations, but this is the second time trying this and it's nothing wowing to me. So I'm just kind of like, it's all right. The setting powder, or the setting powder from Florasis, this is really nice. It laid down really nicely and just matched my skin very effortlessly and beautiful. It does have a little tint to it, but I feel like it just kind of like matches whatever foundation shade you're wearing. At least I think it does, because it laid down really nicely. I do like this. I'm going to keep playing with this to see how well I like this. I didn't get a chance to try their blush, so I do apologize. I have nothing to say about this. I didn't try it. Same thing with like their lip product. I didn't try their lip product today, but I will say this is a very like cute collection. Next we do the Blend Bunny mascara. I like this mascara. Yes, I am wearing lashes because I wanted the lashes to really enhance this look, but I will say I like how soft the bristle were on the lashes. Now granted, they didn't give me the full dramatic volume and lift that I usually look for, but I feel like pairing this with others mascaras will give me that look that I'm actually trying to achieve. But just for like a nice like base mascara, this is nice. I like how soft it is on the lashes, and I feel like this will blend really nicely with other mascaras. Then we have the Milk Makeup lip tints. Y'all, I like how it looks now that the powder is on the face. I like how it looks. I feel like they're very, very, very light in pigment. Like super light in pigment. They definitely do stain. I didn't use this as a lip today, but they definitely do stain. Did I need all 4 shades? No, I definitely did not need all 4 shades. So I do feel like I kind of wasted my money in that aspect. I think 1 or 2 would have been perfect, but I also feel like they're so light in pigment that you really have to make them build. You really have to like build them up. But at the same time, you also have to move rather quickly because they dry so fast. Granted, I did do what others said and I applied it directly with a brush, but even then I feel like I was just like kind of racing the clock to kind of apply it down. And I feel like applying it directly on the face was kind of like a no-no, because when I did, you guys can definitely see where it got really, really patchy. So I feel like the way to go with these is to apply it with a brush, but I feel like you kind of have to be quite fast when applying it with a brush, and you do have to kind of build it up. But once you do, it does look really nice. Like right now it looks really nice on the skin. I think it just is like one of those products that's trial and error, and I think by the end of the month I'll really be able to tell you guys whether these are absolutely worth it or they're not. But first impressions, they're nice, but they're not that big old wowing factor that I've been seeing all over TikTok. Everybody's been raving about them. I'm kind of like, I like them, but they just take time. They take time to work with, and it's a learning curve with this one. Next we do the highlighter from Ofra. I think this highlighter is absolutely gorgeous. I love the shine that I'm giving. It's just like this beautiful, like soft golden pink. I can't really describe it. It's like soft, just like golden pink. Very beautiful. I think it's great for like the summer season. Gives you like a nice like bronzy glow. I love how this looks. But I will say Ofra is notoriously known for having one of the best highlighter formulas out there, and this just proves it. So freaking worth it. So congratulations to Ladora. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous highlighter. Next we do the lip liner from Jean-Luc. Y'all, I really do love Jean-Luc lip liners. They're so creamy and buttery. The way that they just like seriously just glide on is so effortless. So effortless. I believe they retail for like $17, but these are so pretty. And this is another great dupe for my bourbon lip liner from Jaclyn Cosmetics. I just love how creamy and buttery they are. Plus I love supporting a small business, just because I believe small businesses like deserve all the love in the world because they put so much thought and effort into their brand, and I just love supporting them. So if you guys ever get a chance, please go check out Jean-Luc. I'm telling you, guys would not be disappointed. And lastly, we have the House Labs. This is the PhD like hybrid lip glaze. I really like this. Based on first impressions, I absolutely love this lip combo with the shade Mother Pucker and then the House Labs Cocoa shade on top. I think it's so pretty. It is so comfortable. It is so comfortable. It's exactly what it claims to be. It was just a lip balm on the lip. Like, it feels like a lip balm on the lip, but it has that high shine of a lip gloss, but it also has that hydration factor of like a lip oil. It definitely is all three formulas in one. Now, the last thing it claims is to be volumizing like a lip plumper without the sting. I do not feel a sting whatsoever, but I also don't notice a lip plumping effect at all either. Like, it just looks like my normal lips. However, I'm gonna keep wearing this continuously for the next 2 weeks because I really want to see if this is gonna plump my lips like it claims, or is it just like a gimmick. I kind of want to test it for that factor. So I'll be wearing this exact same lip combo for the next 2 weeks, just so you guys know. That's why you're gonna keep seeing it, because I really want to test this out. But I will say it's really pretty. I love how this looks, and I will say this was at least worth 26 bucks. I love it. I love how it looks, but I don't know if it's going to work long run. So that is my full face of testing new makeup. I want to thank the brands that did send me something in PR, like Benefit Cosmetics, Blend Bonnie Cosmetics, and Florasis, and Jean-Luc Cosmetics. Thank you guys so much. Let me know down below if there's anything I talked about that you guys are excited to try. If you guys are not excited to try it, I'll make sure I link everything down below. But that is it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, so I do post 4 to 5 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's Art for the Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful page members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe. Either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in my very next video.